Good morning, everybody. It is me, Kelly, Chaka Mother Shaman. I hope everybody had a wonderful night. I hope everybody's having a great morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just want to clear the energy. Let's clear the portal. Make sure that the energy is authentic and undistorted and cleared. How's everybody doing? So, I'm on a little late this morning. I've been trying to get on earlier, but I've been struggling with the internet here this morning, trying to get through my morning research. I woke up feeling kind of blasé this morning, heavy. I really haven't been dreaming lately. That's its own thing. But I do keep track of my dreams now because they have very distinct messages. But lately I haven't been dreaming. The other day I woke up with an image in my head of my ex sitting behind my carafe. It almost felt like an astral projection image directly from him, though. It was weird. I woke up with that image and it sat with me all day before I processed it. I have an app that I work with to process my dreams and do my shadow work on. It's called My Tenemos. I recommend it. I do. It's well done and it's free. Or so far it's free. No ads either. If you really want to dive in and do some inner work, I'd recommend that app. And remember, so you are across the rooms too. It's got several rooms. I do recommend it. My Tenemos. It's got a dragon on the front of it. So I've been working with that, and I wanted to come here and acknowledge, like yesterday, I kind of had a weird day. I woke up yesterday morning with the distinct intuitive ping, distinct thought that Douglas filed an eviction. And I woke up with that knowledge. I woke up with that intuitive knowing. And then I went about my day, and I expected him to serve me on Sunday when I was going there because I have it scheduled to go pick up my stuff on Sunday. It's all worked out. It's all Sunday. I've got the peace. I keep the peace officer for a civil standby. It's all ready. My neighbor's going to take me. And Douglas is cooperating. But we know why he's cooperating, because he has now gone to his law firm and he's being advised to cooperate. He's now recognized that I am in my legal standing. So he is now taking legal action, which is good for me because now we can get out of the arena of this. Hi, Janae. Good morning, beautiful. I'm so glad you're here. I miss you. So, as I was saying, yesterday I woke up intuitively knowing that Douglas filed an eviction. I did not know it all day. I went about my day, and then I walked over to the post office because I had to mail back my SSA application, and I don't have a stamp. So I took my last dollar, my very last dollar to my name at the moment, and walked to the post office and paid. It was $1.11 to mail my SSA packet back to the source. God, stamps have gotten expensive. But, so I did that on my way back, though. So I want to talk about this. So, on the way back from the post office, I woke up with that intuitive knowing that Douglas was going to file an eviction. Only I anticipated him serving me on Sunday when I was going to be there, because that would make sense. So I woke up knowing, and then I went about my day and just kind of put it aside and went about my day doing what I do. And then I walked to the post office, and the timing on the post office, walking to the post office, I went to the end of the day. And so the timing on it was very, very, telling, because I missed whoever came and brought the eviction. I came home, so on my way back, walking from the post office, on my way back from the walk, I was having a somatic response within my body. It was weird. I was walking back and I was noticing that I was having, my nervous system activated, like I had been triggered slightly. and I couldn't get in a deep breath. Like I had to stop for a moment and actually engage my diaphragm in order to get a full breath in. And I remember standing in the side of the road. I was waiting for a light to turn green for a crosswalk. And I remember I had the distinct thought, like, what is going on with my body? Why am I feeling anxious? For no reason, because I had a good encounter at the post office. I was on a walk with my dog. I was feeling good. Why am I having an anxious response? Why is my anxiety triggered? And I could not figure out the reason. And then I got home, and there on my door, taped on my door, is the eviction notice. So I want to sit with that for a moment. This is a result of all the work that I've done internally to integrate my shadow and to heal my nervous system, and all the work that I've been doing and activating my Cathara grid and learning and doing the research through Keylontic science. My claircognizances and my clairsentience, because I have a clair knowing and I have a clair feeling. Those are my clair gifts, and we all have clair gifts. And there's always a couple that are more dominant, but we are capable of all of them. So it just takes practice and skill. So I just wanted to acknowledge that this morning. Like, this is a direct, tangible result of me walking my path. I knew something was happening within my field regarding me, and I wasn't even here to receive it. I was 2 blocks away walking my dog when this person came and put this notice on my door, you guys, and I felt it within my body before I even knew what happened. And I woke up knowing that I was that there was an eviction filed. I woke up yesterday knowing. And then at the end of the day, it was taped to my door. And I had that somatic response while I was walking my dog. An intuitive knowing that something was happening within my field before I even knew. And that's freaking amazing. Wow. Like, that is tangible proof of my gifts in action. And I've been present in my own body enough to recognize it when it's happening. Like, my God, I'm really doing it. I really am tuned into my gifts and into my body, and I'm knowing what's happening. And I love it. And I wanted to come on and share that with you, because this is what we're capable of if we do the work. And we do the inner healing. And we integrate our shower. And we operate in parasympathetic nervous system mode. Toggled on, right? We can know these things. When things try to invade our firewall, when we are operating in that grounded mode, we know. We are gifted. We're connected to everything. I am you and you are me. Be within yourself and heal so that you can tell, so you can know. And you can trust your own intuition and know and trust your own gifts. And practice the skill of it so that you can get better at it and your knowing and activate your gifts. It's a wonderful thing. And I feel good sharing that. Okay, so 12:01 on the clock and 57 on my battery. So 12:01. So the sacrifice of the suffering servant is meeting the self in order to settle a foundation within this physical realm. 12:01. 1 plus 2 is 3:01, which equals 4. So we are activating our gifts and we are stable. And I also wanted to share this morning, I was doing my meditation and 4 California towhee birds were out here playing, 2 pairs. And I looked up the spiritual significance of them because they were calling me. They were calling me for my attention. And I would like to share that because the spiritual significance of towhee is very, very significant. So they have blessed my balcony this morning and playing and singing to me. So they are a representation. They represent grounding, persistence, and resourcefulness, and uncovering hidden truths. They stay local, they don't migrate, and they dig through foliage in order to find what they need. Love it. And they've got a metallic shine to to their demeanor, but yet they're unnoticeable because they're bland, they're drab, so to speak. So it's an audit, and their song, because it's repetitive, it's an auditory reminder to tune into immediate surroundings and practice self-reflection. Be in the present moment, right here, right now. I love that. And there was 4 of them, which is another stabilization of the foundation that I've built. The universe is directly telling me and acknowledging my quiet, steady persistence, letting me know that my foundational work is being supported. The universe is telling me, we see you. I see you, girl. You're doing the work. Good job. I'm so connected with the universe and nature this way that it's amazing when I see these things happening in real time. I love it. And then as soon as I acknowledged them and started to do the research of their presence, they moved on. They went away. They were out here all morning until I came out here and said, "Hi, I see you. What do you want from me?" And then they were playing, and I tried to get a video and a picture, but they weren't trying to be photogenic. They were just there for me. It was my own private moment. So I wanted to share that with you guys, though, because this is the significance. You're paying attention to the nature around you. It's reflecting your reality. Are you watching? Are you paying attention to the signs that are right in front of you? How connected are you to yourself? Because if you're connected to yourself, you are connected to Mother Earth on such a profound level that you can't miss it. So let's go ahead and get started. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Those couple of things with my intuition. I wanted to share that because I want to encourage all of you to do the work, do the research, prioritize self-care so that you can fill up your own cup to overflowing, so that the world and the universe can bless you in abundance. I'm in this hangman energy right now where I'm in the waiting period, upside down, shifting my perspective, staying stable in this. I know that I'm a light in dark places, and I understand my position and my purpose in this world now. So the situation with Douglas is what it is. And it's not my lesson to learn, it's his. I get to be stable in my knowing. I'm stable and founded in my legal standing, and I will figure out what that means tomorrow, or next week. What I've got going on right now is Sunday. I will go get my stuff to keep the peace. He is cooperating, but that's because he has gotten legal counsel, and he's realizing that he cannot bully me because I have proper legal standing. I know that the law firm that he went through has told him, you better cooperate with her, or she's gonna nail you to the wall. Because all of a sudden, his whole attitude has shifted, and he's being very polite to me. Which good, because I'm tired of being bullied. If I have to deal with him, I'd rather deal with fake niceness than his bully crap. Honestly. I don't care if it's fake. Be nice. So overtired of being bullied by people. Especially when I don't bully people. I do not. I just stand my ground. People take that as bullying, but I don't. I don't go out of my way to fuck with people. I don't. And I do my best to cooperate with them. Because I don't like conflict. Especially when it makes me unstable or insecure in my own foundation. I'm done allowing that to happen. So, let's go ahead and get started. Today I'm grateful for, today is Friday, August 14th, 2026. So today the overall energy is the lonely path or the isolated mind of 49, the compound number of 49. But it is based in Rahu, the dragon's head, which is change and rebellion, unconventional thinking, and stability in the real world. It's also ego. For Rahu also represents the ego. So in this state, and for me personally, 49 is the activation of the serpent's threshold, since I am the 13th pillar. So 13 is the phoenix, the transformation is the rising. Today is a day of the rising of the phoenix. Today is a transformative day, and I am grateful for Douglas. I'm grateful for due process. and I am grateful for morning walks with my dog Paulo. And my attention today is Fabulous Friday. Now let's talk about that word fabulous. I just love how this works out, because fabulous, as just like the word weird, has been grossly distorted, although not in a bad way. So our words carry spell casting, and they carry energetic resonance through the numbers, through the letters, the Chaldean numerology. So fabulous, its original definition, 1828 Webster's Dictionary, very first English definition for the word fabulous, is feigned, devised, invented, based on or contained in fable, mythical, existing only in fable or legend, and it's surpassing belief, incredible. So it's Latin, its origin is Latin fabulosus, meaning celebrated in fable. So it stems from fabula, a story, stemming from fari, to speak, which I find that very interesting, that fari, to speak, is very similar to fairy. Just something that occurred to me during this research. So its evolution has shifted from strictly denoting things existing only in mythology or story to expressing astonishment at a real world scale quality, signifying something so extraordinary, immense, or wonderful that it borders on the unbelievable or legendary. So, and it carries a resonance, the Chaldean resonance of 36 over 9. And 36 is the innovation of the miracle worker, governed by Mars, the warrior of completion. So basically, fabulous is a bridge between ancient narrative and ultimate manifestation. Inherently describes something that transcends ordinary reality, a living legend brought to form. So the linguistic journey from a feigned tale to a grand realized potential reveals that what is fabulous is quite literally a spoken narrative that has achieved total completion and mastery in a physical world. It's a manifestation word. So acts as the ultimate point of realization where an inner vision becomes a spoken narrative, successfully breaks through the veil to perform its work in the natural world, in the material world. And then Friday is Venus's day. It's the day that belongs to Venus, who's the grand architect of peace, love, harmony, and fertility. We're going to move that. Good morning, Adam. How are you? So, the Chaldean resonance of Venus is 17, the inside of the star of the Magi, governed by 8, the Saturnian law of cycles. So together, they bring us to 53, and that is the clever defender or the adaptive executive. So fabulous Friday combination. We are cleverly defending ourselves, and we're adapting our executive space. I love it. Fabulous Friday. Wonderful. It's beautiful. I am the $7 trillion baby. That's my mantra today. Hey. So, I found that very interesting, and I'm so loving the way that the etymology of the words, my intuitive attention as I do my gratitude list and on morning meditation, how it comes out and just plays into the whole energy. Now watch it all play out in this morning self-care reflection. I can't wait to see how Spirit's going to show up this morning. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me call in Spirit. And say thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We thank you and we welcome you into this space. And we welcome your guidance and we welcome your teaching and we welcome your love and your presence. And I say thank you for allowing me to be a vessel. Here I am. Use me, Yeshua. Use me, Holy Spirit. I am your vessel. I am your voice, and I am grateful to be so. Shina kotore na munde ki shikana kotina mo onda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so it is, so it is, so be it. All right, so let's start with our crystal wisdom. What crystals can we utilize today to help amplify our intention and our self-care and what we need to take care of today and to protect ourselves and to activate whatever chakra blockages that we need to overcome today? What crystals shall we work with? So I cut it on malachite. Malachite, oh, that's a really strong heart chakra stone. This is a malachite. So it's transformation. Today, the rise of Phoenix. Protection and healing. Imagine that. Magic happens when I break free from the familiar and try something new. That's the heart chakra. So let's see. That's just a reminder for somebody to focus on your heart space. Okay, so we have more protection today. We've got black tourmaline showing up again today. She showed up. This stone showed up yesterday as well. I usually carry it. It's an EMF, just like pyrite. So this is an EMF stone. It's a protection stone. It's for self-assurance and grounding. It's the earth element, and it's the root chakra. So it's originating in Saxony, Germany, around 1400. Black tourmaline, a silicate crystal, shares the characteristics of other black stones as a protective and grounding element, essential for those undertaking a journey of personal growth. It's believed to counteract the negative impact of electromagnetic fields, EMF, while absorbing harmful energies. Black tourmaline, however, goes beyond its protective role. It serves as a symbol of self-confidence and inner power, capable of transforming anxious thoughts into self-assurance. So you use it when you're attending crowded events, visiting unfamiliar spaces, and facing negative interactions. And you place it near the main entrance of your home as a protective barrier, or you put it in your pocket. So in this moment, I am free from worry, feeling safe. In this moment, I am free from worry, feeling safe. That's wonderful. That's the only card that's come up today. The malachite showed up in the cut. I'm going to go ahead and put this malachite in my water. I'm also going to put a piece of malachite into my water. So thank you. So we've got black tourmaline today. If you have some black tourmaline, carry it in your pocket. Make sure you're clearing and charging black tourmaline regularly, because it does absorb energy, and it absorbs the negative energy. Watermelon timeline. I'm not sure what you mean, but okay, was that supposed to be tourmaline? You have watermelon tourmaline? Is that what you mean? I've not heard that. That's cool. I have to check something out. So today, for our self-care, how can we prioritize our self-care today? Since we need to prioritize self-care and operate from our parasympathetic nervous system within to have our natural firewall activated. I understood ya. All right. So I cut it on support today. Do you have support today? Are you being of support today? What can we prioritize as self-care? How can we prioritize self-care? All right, so the card that came up is trust. Trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart. And notice how it's olive green. So olive green is a softer color of the earth in nature, Mother Earth. It's a softer, it's like one of those pastel colors. So it's a gentle nudge to heal. And it's, trusting your inner voice. I mean, look how she's reflecting within. See how she's being reflective? Got her head down. She's looking at her heart chakra, right? March to the beat of your own heart. Trust your decisions. Your intuition will never lead you astray. And that is anchored in self-respect today, you guys. Now, I gotta cover this card a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe not. So this is a beautiful card. Self-respect. I love the mermaid. I love the mermaid. So our self-care priority is to trust, anchored in self-respect today. Are you respecting yourself and your boundaries? Are you operating from your heart space? Are you activating your parasympathetic nervous system? Because that's the biggest self-respect that you can give yourself. Before you interact with anybody in your life, including your children, your grandchildren, your family members, you want to be in parasympathetic nervous system toggled on. You want to have your firewall on, your golden shield around you. How can we be mindfully reflect? How can we? Hey, slow down. What can we be mindfully reflective on today, Spirit? What do we need to be mindfully reflective upon today? So, you are more than enough. You are more than enough. Do you know that? You, exactly as you are right now, are more than enough. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Let go of the urge to understand or control. There is peace in surrender and trust all is in alignment. Ooh, all right. I don't know about you, but I needed this morning. This is reassurance for me this morning. Absolutely. Let go of the urge to understand or control. There is peace in surrender and trust all that is alignment. Trust. Anchored in self-respect. Protect yourself with black tourmaline. Ground yourself with the earth and your root chakra. Make sure your firewall is on. Ooh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I got tingles all over. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Okay, that was weird. I'm sorry. I'm a weirdo. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I like my weirdness. I had to correct myself right then, because our words create our reality, you guys. And the word weird is actually a direct reflection of witchcraft and magic. It's directly tied to the word sisters, the fates. You know, you guys remember that movie Clash of the Titans, the original one, not the new one, but the original one, where Perseus goes before he climbs up to meet Medusa. He goes and he sees those witches that have that eye that they have to share. Those are the word sisters. That is where those are the fates that tie threads of destiny. That's where the word weird came from. That's its original roots. It's from those three fate sisters. I learned that the other day on Wednesday, because Wednesday was Weird Wednesday. So how can we empower ourselves as empaths today? We need to empower ourselves as empaths within our own magic and our own strength. So I cut it on 4. There's that 4 again. Shielding, protection, and grounding. Hello. I think there's a theme here. We need to be grounded today. Today is a day of transformation. You know, it's a day of being adaptive in the executive themes. And what did I say? The lonely path. Today is the lonely path of transformation. You know, rising up out of the ashes as the phoenix is a lonely path. Today is a day of transformation and stability within that transformation. I love that. I've already cut it. Okay. Thank you for that reassurance and that confirmation. It's the word I was looking for. Sorry, I struggle with words sometimes because of my head injury. Okay, so I guess we've got 2 today. So, oh, guess what came up again? So we cut it on 4. Shielding, ground, protecting, and grounding. And then it came up on the table again. So I think that that's definitely something that we need to focus on. We need to focus on shielding and protecting and grounding ourselves. And you start that by first activating your parasympathetic nervous system, by activating your catharic grid, which maybe I'll do another video separate where I go through and show you how to activate your catharic grid before you do some breath work to ground. So you activate your catharic grid and then you do breath work in order to set and actually toggle your parasympathetic nervous system on fully. And there's depths to that, by the way. I have discovered within my own practice that you can go deeper into that and settle more into it the more you practice it. And it's been a wonderful thing to discover for myself. You can actually feel it in your body the more that you practice it daily. So shielding, protection, and grounding. 4, Rahu, unconventional thinking, stability in the real world. And then the second one that came up is 28, opening to dreams and visions. Opening to dreams and visions. What are you dreaming about? What is in your visionary scope of wanting to manifest and create within your life? Opening to dreams and visions. Now let's make sure I'm not missing anything with the book. I feel like it's pretty well speaking for itself and it's in alignment. But let's make sure. So shielding, protection, and grounding, its essential themes are protecting ourselves from heavy emotional forces, learning how to find our centers of sanity and stability during challenging times, activating self-care on various levels. So this card's image symbolizes the protection of our inner fire, signifying that we have the ability to separate ourselves from the outer world when necessary. In almost a cage-like fashion, the person in the card is consciously choosing to protect their energy. That's the key word there, consciously choosing. So, sweet empathic soul, it's time to bring up those shields and get back to center. And you can do so by utilizing black tourmaline. Black tourmaline will help you with your grounding and getting back to center. It'll help you within this moment, this day of transformation within yourself. See, we get wrapped up in all our daily things and activities that we forget to energetically, activate and do daily energetic self-care. So this is a reminder that we need to do self-care daily with grounding, daily, to put on our shield. So as empaths, it's imperative that we remember to shield and protect ourselves regularly. Daily visualizations and ground and protect ourselves can make our empathic life miles easier to navigate. So this card indicates that you are not doing enough empathic self-care on an energetic level. All of reality is energy. There's nothing separated from the vibrational reality of life. Even the most solid object is actuality impermanent. So we must practice regular shielding, protection, and grounding however we see fit. So suggestions for actions. One of the most common forms of grounding is to enter a state of meditation. Take deep breaths, relax, and imagine a cord or root going deep into the earth. Visualize this cord absorbing nutrients from the earth. Draw up light energy from the earth's core. Finish by visualizing this cord or root coming back up into your body and surrounding your energy field. Energetic shielding works similarly through meditative visualization, being most effective in the morning. We can see ourselves surrounded by any substance, from a protective crystal to a gentle ring of fire. Just be careful not to visualize metal shields, as they can be suffocating by keeping out too much external energy. So visualization and imagination go hand in hand. So it's important for us to trust our instincts, trust our intuition, when experimenting with energy shielding. So clearly this is a direct message. The Spirit is saying that we need to make sure that we're activating our parasympathetic nervous system and our personal firewall. Work with tourmaline in order to do so. That is trusting, that is activating trust in ourselves and having self-respect. 28. So 28 is the number of the it's the confidence of the trusting friend that's turning the wheel of destiny, governed by the sun. Opening to dreams and visions. I love that. That kind of plays right into that. All right. So its essential themes are understanding the significance of dreams and intuition, differentiating between visionary symbolism and literalism, researching the workings of the brain and theories of consciousness. Wow, that's interesting. So the world of dreams and visions have entered the figure in this picture. The boundary between dreams and reality has been abolished. The world of magic has found an access to the individual depicted. Fixed mental structures have given way to a fluidity of thought that enables them to access the magic of imagination at any time. Fabulous Friday. Fabulous Friday. Beautiful. Beautiful. So it's deeper meaning. So every person is skilled in different ways. As I was mentioning about the clair gifts that we each and every one of us have and can utilize in all of them, we're just stronger in one or two, right? Keep in mind that your present perceptions, beliefs, and behaviors are results of past experiences and interpretations about life and reality. If true visionary experiences occur, empaths need to make an effort to discern that which is based on our own past experiences versus that which may be externally derived. That goes along with the California towhee bird showing up. Their song is a call to bring us into the present moment, to the now, to see things as they are, not as we are. So suggestions for actions. This card encourages you to more deeply explore the world of dreaming and psychic vision. So it's for others, okay, so for some, deep meditation dance, some are shamanic based, whatever works for you. What is your vision? Cultivate it. Trust your intuition. So when it comes to dreaming, dream journals are a tried and true method of bridging the subconscious dream state with our ability to consciously decipher its symbolism in waking life. If you keep a dream journal, it also helps you build and gain the skill of being able to remember them more accurately and vividly when you wake up. If you start a practice of journaling your dreams, as soon as you wake up, you'll hang on to them longer. So another method of recording dreams is to keep a recording device near the bed in order to log dreamscape experiences before post-sleep amnesia kicks in. The sooner we can document our dreaming experiences, even if they seem totally abstract at the time, the more freedom we have in interpreting the states of consciousness and the messages they are attempting to deliver. Then, as I said, I work with an app called MyTemenos, Temenos, and I use it to interpret my dreams, and it's really well. It's based on the Jungian Carl Jung's philosophies. I really like it. I highly recommend it. So that's beautiful. So we've got shielding, protection, and grounding, and opening to dreams and visions. That's how we can empower ourselves as empaths today, you guys. How wonderful is that? So let's see. How can we be slightly unhinged amongst all this transformation and trust that we're having and all this grounding within our root chakra? How can we be slightly unhinged? I refuse to let one bad moment ruin my whole vibe. There's that. how can we be slightly unhinged today in our transformation as we trust ourselves in self-respect and work with the black tourmaline in order to ground our root chakra and activate our parasympathetic nervous system. So I cannot be tamed, only mildly redirected. I think that's perfect. I cannot be tamed, only mildly redirected. That's perfect. I love it. So today is the day of transformation. That might be a message for somebody. There might be some transportation happening today for somebody. Within your transformation, there might be a transportation. Receive it as it resonates. So today, our self-care, we need to trust ourselves. Trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart, anchored in self-respect. Use black tourmaline to ground yourself and root yourself in shielding, protection, and grounding as you interpret your dreams and activate your visions within your life. And remember, let go of the urge to understand or control. So there is peace in surrender, and trust all is in alignment. Trust, anchored in self-respect. Activate your parasympathetic nervous system and your firewall. Thank you, Spirit. What a beautiful message this morning on this transformation day of the loner and the lonely path as we transform into our highest best selves and we heal and integrate our shadow. Thank you for being faithful and showing up and loving all over us. I receive this wholeheartedly from the top of my crown to the bottom of my feet. Thank you. So be it, so it is, so it is, so be it. Thank you. I appreciate all your love and support. Thank you for joining me on this morning reflection and self-care vision. And I will see you later. Have a wonderful, blessed day.